Hey, hey, it's me. It's still me. Okay. She's gonna bark anyway. Okay, my pity party stuff is over. um, yeah, I cut my hair off and I put a little makeup on, making an effort, um, so that I can tell you guys. Okay, this is really important for RVers, and this is something that I have never ever known. Okay, how much power your inverter sucks out of your batteries. Oh, take these off. No, maybe I could leave them on. Anyway, it shocks me how much the inverter uses. And it's like at night, I power the batteries and I turn off the inverter. God forbid I leave it on, because if I leave the inverter on, I wake up with next to no power. Very irritating. So, how are we all doing in the freezing cold? It's cold here. I cannot even imagine what it's like up north. Yes, I can. I can imagine that. Because, I grew up in Ohio. So every once in a while, we'd have some pretty good snowstorms. And, you know, no school day. It was great. Then we just go play in the snow all day. I never really did understand that, other than the teachers probably didn't want to drive in and work. Okay, then other than that, as I said, the pity party's over. I have found a mechanic who has said that he can work on this motorhome. Now, I told you, or the engine of the motorhome, not the motorhome itself. I told you that AAA, or maybe I didn't, AAA provides no towing for motorhomes here in New Orleans, even though I pay for it. And so I have to pay I think it's $550 to have my motorhome towed to the place where I'm going to have it repaired. And this time, you know what? Yeah, if the guy doesn't fix it, I'm not paying him. Yeah, not gonna. I am tired of paying for work that is not accomplished. I mean, back in the day, if I didn't work, I didn't get any money. If what I was working at didn't work, I wasn't getting any money. So, yeah, we're going to go back in time on that one. Remember when? Maybe it was just my memory playing tricks on me. But I remember taking things to have them repaired, and if they couldn't repair it, they didn't charge me. But now, whether they do the work or not, yeah, they charge me. Yeah, that's over. Let's see what else. Oh, hello, the two people who are here. I wish I knew who you were. Again, YouTube is more complex than it really needs to be. And I took, at some point, I said it was okay for children to watch this program, anything that I make. And I changed it. But YouTube has decided that every time I do any kind of anything on trying to upload or whatever, that goes back to you can't put comments in because I have chosen the child thing. So, and the reason I say this, because my grandkids are going to watch this. They're like, let's see, they're like 6 and 8 or 5 and 9. Okay, I don't really remember. Kids, I love you. I'm sorry I can't remember how old you are exactly, but um, I know one's in kindergarten and the other one is in like second grade. Okay. Let's see what else. So anyway, on Thursday, the tow truck is going to come and get my motorhome, and then drive it to this place that's going to repair it. And he himself said, yeah, the mechanics in New Orleans don't actually, you know, do anything other than oil changes, and that's it, pretty much. And so, which is, fine. They just need to tell me. I don't understand why people just can't say, hey, I don't know how to do that. Instead of taking my brand new distributor and just dropping it in any way that they wanted to, or he wanted to. And it was wrong. But fortunately, I put in a distributor before. So I understand that you have to line things up and blah, blah, blah. So, at least it's in there correctly. Now, the only thing that I don't know anything about is the cap. No, the rotor. I don't know anything about a rotor, but it seems to me that it's virtually impossible to put it on wrong. But what do I know? So let's see what else. I guess that's about it. I'm getting the RV ready to be hauled, and basically it's been sitting here and I've been just cluttering it up. So I have a lot of work to do there. That's why I made arrangements for the RV to be picked up on Thursday, so that I have 2 days to tuck and store. The other thing is, once that is completed, then I'm going to, I have to go back up to Arkansas. And the reason I have to go back up to Arkansas is because I got tags, license plates from Arkansas. I need to renew that, and I haven't. And it's been since January. But in the South, you only have to have the one plate on your vehicle, and the one plate that I guess everybody looks at is the one from California. Yeah, because I didn't take that off, mostly because I couldn't get it off. So on the back of both vehicles, it says, Arkansas. So I'm going to go and I'm really debating this. And because I'm going to go to Florida and probably end up spending a bit of time there, I may just get Florida plates. Now, can I get license plates without having a current registration? Don't know. Will my insurance cover me though I don't have current registration? Yeah, don't know. But I'm thinking, no, they're not going to. So I don't know. And the world is so messed up. The people that I call on the phone to ask, they don't know the answers. And they don't know anybody who knows the answers. And their supervisors are unavailable. Oh my God, I'm back to the pity party. I'm really not. I'm fine and working to put everything away. Once I get the vehicle running again, I'm basically going to go to a Goodwill or a thrift store of some kind and just unload this RV and leave stuff for them to make money, I guess. But because I've got, basically I was collecting things for a house. Okay, so pictures and, artwork that I liked and blah, blah, blah. Now, I have so much of that it's not going to fit in the boat, even with the 40-foot boat. It just, everything is not like a square. So Several of them, of course, I'm going to keep, but the rest of them they have to go. So I'm going to give those away, sell them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I'm not even going to try to sell them because, Mardi Gras is over. And that means that anybody who was going to make any money isn't making any money anymore. Oh, this is interesting. Yesterday I was going to somewhere, and that's right. That's when I found out that the tire couldn't be repaired, and I had to buy a new tire. But when I was going to the place, the floats for Mardi Gras were going to wherever the floats stay when they're not in the parade. And the police had, shut down the road, of course. And, here's this. I basically got to see the parade without the beads and the people. So that was kind of cool. And the floats are cool. Now I've noticed that people are trying to sell their floats on, I think I was on Craigslist. It might have been Facebook, but I'm not on Facebook, by the way. Okay. For anybody who's looking for me on Facebook, I'm not there. And I'm not on Instagram because that's like Facebook. And the only thing I am on is, here, YouTube. And as soon as somebody comes up with something better, I'm in. But, I'm no longer on Twitter. Not that I was really active on Twitter as RB Lady, but I'm pretty sure that RB Lady had an account, but not positive. But, the other thing that I wanted to tell you about is, okay, I write books. I write lots of books. And I put these books on Amazon for sale. Now, I do not use my real name. And I have a pen name. And that name is J, as in just, P, as in pajamas, Dumont, Dumont. Now, if you type that in there, you're going to probably end up with the hockey player. And who knew when I was picking this name, and literally, I was sitting in my car thinking of a good name. And, I thought just pajamas, that works for me. But it wasn't, that, okay, let me stop stuttering. I tried to have people understand. Okay, never mind about that. I'm cutting that out. Cut out. I wish I could. I don't know how to edit any of this, and it's hard. Okay. So what I was going to say is I have to go over to Amazon, and I think there's maybe 3 or 4 books there now. I'm not really sure, but I can make those so that you can read them for free. I mean, not that they're very much. They're like a few dollars to buy them. And the only things that I have available for the books are the ebooks. So I have, I don't know, 3 or 4 ebooks, maybe 5 ebooks out there that, are kind of fun to read. They're all different genres. I'm working on a couple of them that are very sci-fi but like love stories and stuff like that. Okay, that's it. And how far did I go here? 15 minutes. Good. Okay, a little over. But I'll keep you posted. Smile and be brave. Don't have a pity party like me. I'm done with the pity parties. I am absolutely done. I am woman, hear me roar. And smile and be brave. Okay, bye. Maybe. End stream. Yes. End